All right, MJ, this is your road to 80 kilos clean analysis. We're going to go to the second rep because 80 kilos is going to feel heavy, like the second rep of this set would feel. So let's just take a look at it. So initially, my first thought is like your hips may be a little bit too high here. That's probably like a 20-degree back angle, and I think you can be above 30, right? So this is pretty flat, and I mean, it's not going to be a lot different, but that, keeping the shoulders over the bar, right? And then the second thing is like your back here, right, need to engage and get like concave. You don't have to overextend, but you're a little round right there. And I think that's just like set, right? So I think if we set a little better, I think if you just set and pull your low back and get that arch going, that'll probably set your back angle better as opposed to really having to sink your hips. But okay, so from the lift off, the reason I say your back, you can see your first move is to like put some motion right there, right? And this is, you're definitely initiating by pulling, right? I can see this, you can see up here your shoulders start to move as opposed to pushing off the ground. This should all stay like, if you're pushing, the whole like torso will just be locked and it won't move, right? But if you're pulling, I think that you're going to see a little more direct path, right? Or if you're pushing, you're going to see a more direct path. So from there, you're staying pretty constant. That's good. Bars coming back. I like that. But watch, look at those sneaky feet right there. They kick out. Your weight is too heavy on your heels. See how that foot rotates? Right there. If we watch this foot, you rotate out right there. So your weight is 100% too heavy on your heels right there. You need to think about curling your toes into the ground to keep your weight flat on your foot. Because, I mean, this isn't a bad position to hit, but it would be much more efficient if your weight's flat on your foot. Because now we're on the heel a little bit, and the hips come forward pretty hard. But you get through your hip. I think it's pretty smooth contact, right? You finish up. Right there's like right there. That's legs are extended, knees and hips are extended. But if you watch, this is going to come in. This is going to be the crash. Your scaps are kind of protracted around your spine right there. Like your shoulders are equal with your chin. You need to be retracted right there. Okay, and that's like super little thing, but you need to stay retracted and stay tight. And then, because when you're protracted, watch this extra motion, right? So pulling through pretty well, pulling through, and then you keep going up, right? And your wrists right here at this top point, your wrists are over like that, down, like pointing down and broken over. Your grip needs to be tighter, shoulder blades back, and you're going to get a faster turnover because when you got a loose wrist here, now the bar is like equal to your chin, right? There's no point in a lift where the bar should be right there, like equal to your chin and off your chest, right? So if you tighten up your wrist, retract your shoulder blades, you're not going to have that, right? Boom. You're just going to meet the bar, right? Because this flip over is actually your shoulder blades going from protraction to retraction and wrist going from flexion to extension, right? And that's what's causing the crash, okay? So little things, set your back, get more concave, and pull those shoulder blades back. I know you're locking your lats in, but you need to pinch your shoulder blades together And then that's going to make all of this better up there. Oh, and flat feet balance, right? So set your back, flat feet balance, shoulder blades back, tight hands, and you got that.